ever happened. Feel better. Virginity. Power. A lot of blood. There's something touching me.
If there's somebody here, please back off.
Stop.
Do not touch Morgan.
Nope. Nope.
So where are we getting touched? Where are we getting touched?
It feels like it's like right behind me.
Yeah,
Like something slid in behind me, and like it felt like it just like, I don't know, and like then the voices started to get really like intense. Like that was really like, there was like virginity and there was something else coming through, and then like I started to kind of like feel myself like sink into it, and then I felt like the touches getting like, it was like more of my arms, and I almost felt like there was like multiple hands just kind of like doing this, and I was like, okay, I don't know about that. I just need like a second to reset, but there was this weird sound. I didn't mean to throw my spirit box, it just like made me jumpy, but I don't even know how to describe that. It was like a really like, it was like a really like wild like laugh, and like, but it was like piercing. It was like a weird sound.
I heard something from.
And I was like, cause it
It
jolted me, and I was like, okay, I just need to like, it was making me jumpy.
She did tell whatever it was to back off with you.
I could like feel, like it was the weirdest feeling. It literally felt like somebody like, you know, like if you have a partner, like they just kind of like slide in behind you and put their legs here. It felt like I felt, another weird thing was, it was almost like, I don't know if it was like taking me back into time, but it was like I could feel, like at first it was almost like when you turn the tub on and the water's cold, everything around my butt and stuff started to get cold, and then it started getting really warm, and it almost felt like the water was like coming up, and then I felt somebody just slide in behind me, and then all of a sudden I felt all these hands just doing this everywhere, and I said, oh my god, like I'm literally getting like goosebumps, because it was like the weirdest. I just felt surrounded by like so many.
So everything you were saying, that's why I was like, yeah, that's fun. So the sinking feeling, the first time I ever got in there, I was against the back, and I felt like I was sinking into it. And then the things you were saying in the beginning were like spot on to me too. Like it was like a mom with her children, and mom sitting on the imprint that I got was like somebody sitting on the side of the tub that was like this, like temping the water. Like, do you know what I mean? Like feeling like what the temperature was.
Yeah.
Like that's what so everything you were saying in the beginning like really like resonated from when I was in there before.
Yeah, that was really, I just felt like I was like, the more that I started to slide into that trance, it felt like I was not like here, but it almost felt like everything around me started to like mush into Days of Old. Yeah. And then it started to just like, then I felt myself like falling into like channeling, and I was like, this is weird. Like this is a weird, I don't know, like have you ever seen, was it that movie Inception, where he like falls through the water and then he like falls through into air, like it's like a weird, that's what I felt like. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, I actually felt like I was sinking into the tub. Like I was like, oh, you know when you get in, you're like, oh,
yeah,
like, gotta get in like that. So that sinking, like feeling of like I was the person that was doing that sliding in behind you.
There's a lot of spirits, like there was like, and that's what I think all the hands were, because it was like almost like once I started to like really kind of feel and start hearing things, and I started to really kind of slip under, I noticed like it felt like just tons of hands just touching me. Like it felt like spider webs and tinglies, and like my shirt was being pulled at, and then it was weird because it almost felt like very gentle nails like on the back of my neck and down my shoulders, and I was like, Okay. That's a little.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I'll just go if anybody doesn't know.
Yeah.
I've been doing this in a while.
I'll leave this rolling.
Okay.
We're gonna start session 3.
I would clip it, because you're gonna have a lot of fudge you're gonna have to roll through. I would clip it and restart it.
Okay, session 3 in the bathtub.
I'll take a quarter of my ass, but I didn't really
It's
like any of it.
9:59 p.m. May 3rd.